just wanted to ask you, get your advice for, young R&B stars today. Your advice for, say, Rihanna. What would your advice be for Rihanna?
I love Rihanna, by the way. Rihanna, just go for it, girl. You got good people around you. Obviously, you're making good choices. I love your direction. I love your music. I love you. I think you're a sweetheart. I love the fact that you started a foundation and you're working with kids, and I think that's all the right things. And I think that you're going to be have a very long career. Just keep up the good work.
And what about Beyonce?
I love Beyonce too. I mean, what's not to love? And I want you, Beyonce, to continue to be the inspiration that you are, and just, blossom, girl, blossom.
And what about Britney?
That's another story completely. I love Britney. Britney needs to be around people who really love her and who really tell her the truth and who she really will listen to. Don't hold it against me, Britney. I love you. And I'm talking as a mommy. My family is everything. I mean, I had some very close calls in my life of near-death experiences and other things with other people. And I think that when you experience those things, you realize that life is fragile. My children are blessed because they've been around show business. They've been around in the business with me since they were babies. I think every child has dreams. I mean, I think the pop star bit of it for me wasn't so much the part that I dreamt about. I didn't dream about fame that way. I dreamt about singing. Whenever I dreamt about fame, it was being on stage. That was fame to me. It wasn't the accolades and all the people screaming, "I love you," or any of that stuff. That didn't enter into my concept. So when that part came into it, it threw me for a loop because I really didn't know how to deal with that. But as my musical career moved on, it became more and more difficult to put on that person because I just felt that it was like wearing an evening gown that was too tight. Everything was popping out and I needed more space. I believe God gave me the talent. I give him the credit. And if I'm able to be singing when I'm in my 90s, I'll probably be singing in my 90s. So that's a blessing.
This is Donna and I several months ago, and when I went to see her here at the Hollywood Casino. And she looked great, she sounded great, and look, I'm gonna miss you. I still don't know what is the cause of her death. I had no idea. Like I said, I saw Donna several months ago. I went backstage, we had some great laughs and talked of what we've been doing and what our plans are in the future and sort of thing like that. I think she wanted this was private matter, and that's how Donna was. When she was not on the stage, it was private. To be with her family and her church and the things that she believed in and enjoyed. She wanted to be private, and she was a very private person that way.
Donna Summer just passed. We're all sad about that. We actually cover one of her songs in one of the shows that we've already recorded, and we're all big fans of her music and the impact she had on dance music and disco, of course. And it's really sad to hear that she passed.
Being a rock and roller, when that kind of music came along, we felt threatened, and she came out hit after hit after hit, right. And made it kind of be okay. So, she was, as somebody said before, she was the point man of that era, and we're gonna miss her so much,
Yeah, I mean, I knew her. She was a friend of mine. I mean, it really, honestly hurt my heart. I just, my condolences go out to the family. Love her kids, her husband. I mean, as Jimmy said, for every person that has touched dance music, she is the queen, the lone queen of dance music. For all the Madonnas, the Gagas, the whatevers. This girl, when I think in my mind and I hear MacArthur Park, when I just think of the songs just going down to hot stuff, I mean, this woman was really it. So everyone should pay homage to that. I mean, just a true pioneer.
I love Donna Summer. Yeah, I mean, I love disco, and Donna is the queen of disco. I mean, she was the voice of disco, I think. I think everybody has a memory associated with one of her songs. So she's kind of weaved herself into the fabric of our country, and her voice was awesome. So she'll be missed.
She had that. I admired her so much growing up. I loved her voice and her music. She had one of those voices that would just get in, grab your guts and shake them, and make you and evoke all kinds of emotion.